I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What do you mean, what's gonna happen to us? Yeah, before all these people started showing up and started acting like crazy people. It's like there were nice people in the stream earlier. Like earlier, we were actually having conversations. Now it's just like, why are you a lazy piece of shit? Why aren't you driving? Why don't you work? Yeah, like, I try to be a chill person, and I try to be a nice person. No, I haven't been fishing since I was a kid. Like, everything people say is just trying to start conversations. And I try to start conversations all the time, and nobody even answers my questions. It's like you literally ask 100 questions, and not a single one of them gets answered. After a while, it just gets frustrating. People say that I don't talk about anything on here. But whenever I try to talk about things, nobody answers. Like, I mean, I just ask, like, what's everybody's favorite TV show? And nobody answers. I don't think the Pacers will win it. And I don't know. I guess I'm afraid of heights, too. Like, I'm not just, like, generally afraid of most things. Like, a lot of people are scared of, like, spiders, but it depends. Hey, Jenny. I haven't seen very many TV shows either in, like, a few years. Like, my favorite TV show ended in around 2020. Supernatural. I love snakes. See, the heights part of being on roller coasters doesn't bother me. It's just dropping. Bitcoin, somebody named Bitcoin just sent a TikTok universe to somebody named Boda. How about those Knicks? Playing like NBA champions. No, I've never been on a plane. Yeah, see, I can't handle, like, dropping really fast. Like, I can go up on a roller coaster like 1,000 feet. But if a roller coaster drops, like, even like 5 feet, like, my stomach turns. Because I already kind of have, like, that anxious, nauseous feeling anyway. So whenever, like, I drop really fast, like, even in a car, like, it makes me sick to my stomach. I did not think anyone was going to beat the Thunder either, but watching the way that they're playing in the playoffs, like, Game 2 was pretty good. They won by, like, 40 points, but after watching that first game, I think they're beatable. All you have to do is, like, double cover Gilgeous. Not let Gilgeous-Alexander get 50 points on you, and you should win. It's like whenever LeBron James was on the Heat. All you had to do was stop him from scoring, and you can win. Who knows, maybe the Knicks can force them to shoot like 45 three-pointers like they did to the Celtics. Just cover the inside so tightly that they don't have any other choice other than to just shoot three-pointers. Yes, I think it will be the Knicks and the Celtics, and then the Knicks will win, and the Knicks will face the Pacers, and then the Knicks will face the Thunder. See, this is fun. I like rock music and country music. See, this is fun. This is the way it should be. Like a couple hours. Aaron Judge, the league leader in every major batting category right now, which is pretty awesome. Thank you, Sam. If I could meet one celebrity, who would it be? Keanu Reeves. Either a Keanu Reeves or Paul Rudd. The two nicest people in Hollywood, supposedly. If you want me to answer questions, just ask one, instead of just saying that you ask questions. Like, female crush like a celebrity? Probably Emma Watson. What? Oops. Apart from Weinstein. What? Yeah, like, me and Emma Watson are basically the same age. And, like, I grew up watching her movies and stuff. I think Emma Watson is literally the exact same age as me. I wish. Emma Watson would never give me the time of day, though. Or Hilary Duff. Emma Stone is, I don't know. She's very, very attractive, but I don't know. Like, she seems really abrasive. I love Hilary Duff. She was the first crush that I ever had on a celebrity. When I was like 10 years old, I saw Casper Meets Wendy. I was like either 9 or 10. She was like 8. Sarah Jessica Parker seems like she'd be a very mean person. Silver Spoons. I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. Megan Fox. I think Megan Fox would probably punch me for even asking her out. Megan Fox seems like she would only be interested in, like, super rugged, like, abrasive dudes, like, confrontational dudes, like either Jason Statham or, shoot, I had somebody in mind, but I can't think of his name now. The long-haired dude that was in Get Him to the Greek. The rock and roll dude, the crazy dude. He was in that movie with Kristen Bell. I think that was Get Him to the Greek. Russell Brand, yeah. Like, just really crazy, party-heavy guys. hamburgers. If I had to choose between pizza or hamburgers, hamburgers every time, because hamburgers just have more food. Like, there are so many people who were like, well, if I could have one food forever, it'd be pizza. And it's like, so you would just want to eat bread for the rest of your life? Because, I mean, yeah, it's pretty nice, and some pizzas do have quite a bit of, like, toppings on them. But whenever you're eating a pizza, all you're basically eating is bread. I hate Amber Heard. That trial was funny, though. The Johnny Depp trial. Whenever her lawyer objected to his own question. Johnny Depp was just like, and then the time where he was just like, answering the question, and then the guy asked him a question, and he was like, objection. And then the guy stood up and said, objection. He was like, but you're probably going to say that that's hearsay too. And then the guy stood up and said, objection, hearsay. Like, he was so funny that whole trial. Even though I don't personally agree that he was 100% innocent in the whole thing, I think just because that they were famous, he got held to a higher standard than what he would have if he wasn't famous. She was definitely the worst one, and the case should have definitely been thrown out for both of them, because they were both terrible to each other. But at the end of the day, the fact that he won, I like. Like, I think it was just, like, a back-and-forth relationship where, like, they both just treated each other like crap. But I think the thing that a lot of people fail to realize is that it wasn't Johnny Depp's case to lose, it was Amber Heard's case to win. Because Amber Heard took Johnny Depp to court. So she had to prove her case. I personally think it should have been thrown out, that neither of them should have won. But I was happy with the way that it turned out. She was trying to get a bunch of money because they were separating, and she was trying to get a bunch of money from him. And she lost. It was basically like a super convoluted way to go about getting alimony. And she lost. So at the end of the day, they just separated. And that was it. That was the outcome of the trial, is that they just separated. Which they were going to do anyway. So, nobody won anything, nobody lost anything. It was just, they ended the trial exactly where they started it. The only thing that happened in that entire trial that is still, like, a fallout from that trial is the fact that Disney released Johnny Depp. And that's the saddest thing that came about from that trial, is the fact that Johnny Depp got fired from Pirates of the Caribbean because of it. like Disney said that they would never work with Johnny Depp again. Which I think is bullcrap. I don't think a single thing came out from that trial that should have made them never want to work with him again. Yeah, he's an alcoholic. Like, so what? Who cares? Who on this planet thought that Johnny Depp wasn't an alcoholic? I mean, did anybody in this chat think that Johnny Depp was clean and sober before that trial? No, supposedly they're going to ditch the whole Jack Sparrow angle, and they're going to go with a completely different captain, and they're going to have Margot Robbie play her. That's the plan the last time I heard it. That they're just going to reboot the entire franchise, and Margot Robbie is going to be the main character. Like, there actually is a real-life story. Well, they're going to base it on a real-life story about a Chinese pirate who was a woman, and supposedly she was the most successful pirate in history, and Margot Robbie is going to play her. Which is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Thank you, Sam. It is the craziest casting choice that I've ever heard. Like, what, we don't have any super successful, really talented Chinese actresses that could play her? You're gonna have the most successful pirate of... You're gonna have the most successful female pirate of all time, who's Chinese, being played by Margot Robbie. Because sometimes it's nice. Sometimes there's nice people on here. Sometimes it's fun. Thank you, Sam. No, I don't have kids. My life would not be... I couldn't give a child a good life. Put it that way. And I've only had like one girlfriend in my entire life, so... What makes me the most happy in life? Being by myself, away from people. sitting by myself, completely away from people, just watching YouTube and playing video games. That's why I started doing TikTok. Because I can sit by myself on stream and record myself streaming, and I don't have to be around anybody physically. Like, I have agoraphobia, and I just don't like being outside. Or I have trust issues too with people, where I don't like being around people in real life. And like, this works because there's like a screen, and it's just text on a screen. Thank you, Sam. That's why I kind of like the fact that you just apply for jobs and stuff online. Is the fact that you don't have to go to like dozens of places. Unfortunately, like, the way that online applications are now is that everything's handled by AI, and it really sucks. Yeah, I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Like, I've filled out job applications for like 3 different McDonald's, and I've got the exact same response from all 3 of them. It's like, please answer these questions, and then you answer the questions, and then at the very end of it, it's like, you've passed the pre-screening for an interview. Unfortunately, all of our interview slots are filled up. We will contact you like as soon as we can. And it's like, why is it done by a computer? That is such a stupid trend. Who hasn't been mean to me? I mean, it's literally everybody. And the fact that people don't even understand that they're being mean is the problem. They're just like, you're just imagining things. Nobody's being mean to you. And it's like, see, that's the problem. I don't want to be around people. And I don't want to be rich, and I don't want to be famous. I just want to barely make it. Like I said, that's why I wanted to do TikTok. Is to just get enough off of gifts to just be able to make it. Just stream for hours on TikTok every day. Like, whenever I was at the motel, I was just, like, watching TV shows and talking about TV shows that I liked and talking about sports that I liked. And we were doing, like, watch-alongs with, like, sporting events and football games and stuff. And, like, well, I thought it was. Like I've said before, like, if I lived in a place like West Virginia where it's super cheap, it probably would be possible. But unfortunately, I made the stupid decision to move to California, where it's super expensive, and it doesn't really seem possible being here. But if I was only needing to make like $400 a month, it would be possible. Like, I could do that. Like, $400, like, since I've started streaming, like, I've probably gone, like, at least a month without streaming for some reason or another. And, like, there's been spans where I've only streamed, like, probably an hour or two a day. And, so, like, if I actually, like, was staying somewhere and I was streaming, like, at least 10 to 12 hours every single day, like, in the past 6 months, I've made, like, $2,400. That's, like, $600 a month. You could pay rent in West Virginia for $600 a month. Like, I've already made enough in the past 6 months that I could have paid for an apartment in West Virginia every month for the last 6 months. And if I was streaming more than that, maybe I could have more followers or get more gifts. Maybe I could have already, like, everything would have been going fine. Even if I was still working at Par Mar. Like, my hours got cut at Par Mar, and I was afraid that I wasn't going to make my rent at the motel I was staying at. And if I was making the money that I was making on TikTok, I could have easily afforded it. Like, doing TikTok half the time and then working half the day. Like, I could have easily afforded my motel room. But unfortunately, I didn't start streaming on TikTok until, like, a couple of months after I left Par Mar. Like, I didn't even know it was possible to make money on TikTok. Like, I thought it was only, like, super successful people on TikTok that were making money. And, like, I only have, like, 8,200 followers. But if I was, like, living in the motel that I was staying at before in West Virginia for, like, $850 a month, I would be able to afford that too, probably. Like, in the beginning, I was battling a lot, and I was, like, making a good bit of money on gifts and stuff. Like, the first month or so, like, the first month and a half that I was streaming, I was making, like, $350 a week. I just feel really uncomfortable, like, doing battles with random people. Like, doing, like, the invites, and then, like, asking people if they want to battle and stuff. It's like, you just hit the invite random person button, and then you just wait to see if anybody comes up, and then it's just like, hey, do you want to battle? And then people are like, huh? What's battling? What do you mean, do I want to battle? And it's just like, it gets, like, really awkward sometimes. And I know that, like, if I did battle, that I probably could get more in gifts. But it's just, I don't know. If I knew people who streamed that watched me, I would love to battle more. But all of the people that I used to battle don't watch me anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it is just like a confidence issue. Like, I just don't really have confidence to just like ask random people to battle me. Maybe, but a lot of people just like invite to like co-host too, not to like actually battle. No, I don't. Yeah, and people hate him too. That's one of the people that people call me to make fun of me. The people that have awareness pages against me also have awareness pages against him too. I don't know. I just wish that I could get somebody that actually like watches me that streams that would battle with me. No, I'm originally from West Virginia. That's why I was talking about West Virginia and how cheap it is there, and how I wish that I was back there living in a place in West Virginia, because then I'd be able to afford it doing TikTok. It's like there's plenty of places in West Virginia where I could afford to pay rent with what I'm making on TikTok. Yeah, but even if I had the money to get a ticket back, which, like, after I get paid next week, I probably will have enough to be able to do that. But if I got back there, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Because I would have to use all my money to do it. Like I've said before, like I would have to have at least like a couple of $1,000s to go back, and then get situated in a place, and then I'd be able to make enough doing this that I wouldn't have to worry about anything. But it's just going back and then get situated into a place. I've done a GoFundMe before, and I didn't get anything on it. And then people started posting it all over here. Like all the awareness pages and everything started reposting it. And then it got taken down because people started reporting it. Yeah, but it's whenever people start chasing off other people that are actually nice people that it becomes a problem. Thank you, Sam. Like, I just want to be happy.
Well, no. You got my ladder 3 times straight. On 3 goddamn darn ladders.
Thinking about going to the store. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna... You know what? Hold on a second. I'll be right back. That way you can hear nothing but the sound of cars. The sound you guys love. I am going to the store. And I figured I'd bring everybody along. Once I get there, I'm probably going to get off and get my stuff, and then I'll get back on whenever I get back. Apparently they have more sandwiches there. I haven't had sandwiches in a while. A few days. I went on a field trip to the store. Could you imagine if you were at school and they took you on a field trip to the store? Alright, everybody, we have a very special field trip today. It's to the 7-Eleven. You know, the weirdest thing about leaving West Virginia for me is the fact that a lot of gas stations here are not like gas stations and stores. Like in Texas, it was the same way as it is here. Like where like most of the gas stations have like different stores than they do gas stations. Like it'll be like a Circle K gas station, but Valero gas. Like where I'm from in West Virginia, they were all the same. Like I worked at a Par-Mart that sold BP gas, but like a lot of the BP gas stations were also BP convenience stores. Like 7-Eleven, they have like it's a 7-Eleven gas station. And like it's not like a different company that's on the gas pumps than the store. It's just like all of it's 7-Eleven. But like it seems like every gas station here is Valero. It's like, oh, it's a Shell gas station, but it has Valero gas. Or a Circle K gas station, but it has Valero gas. I'm afraid to like even show off anything around me because people will be like, I know where you are. About 15 minutes. Like, I'm about halfway there right now. Going down the beach, down the I-9. Gonna get mine. I should just like start coming out and like actually walking around and streaming. Maybe it'd make people a little happier. I don't know. People were pretty angry whenever I was at the beach too, and it was really nice there. Which is really crazy because, like, I like going out. Like, I like going out, but I hate being around people. You know what I mean? Like, going out and sitting down at a fast food place and just having lunch at a fast food place and just enjoying the day out and doing everything like that. Really nice, really fun thing to do. Like, I love going to I love going to shopping malls. I love walking around in malls. Just like window shopping and everything. And I love doing that, but I just hate being around people. I don't understand why people just can't be better to each other. Like, I've never had any really good friends in my life. No, I've been the most miserable I've ever been in my entire life, especially being outside for months. That was awful. That's why I'm super nervous and anxious, and it's like giving me stomach pains and everything, and like making my head hurt, and it's like making me miserable, the thought of having to like be back outside again. Like, it sucks. And like the fact that people are so mean to me about it on here, it's just like, do you think I like it? Like, who would like being around people like 24 hours a day? Oh, could you stand being inside for months at a time? Well, whenever I used to... Before I was outside, I used to be inside for like months at a time. Get the same thing I always get. My gummies, my lobster, and my sandwiches. Taste bud slapping flavors. Hand water. Oh, never mind. I was like, hand water? What is hand water? Right. I didn't even mean to like turn my stream off. But yeah, like, I could definitely handle being inside for months at a time. That's what my goal was for streaming on TikTok. Is the fact that I could just stream on TikTok and then be inside and then only have to go outside when I had to go to the store. Like, that's what my goal was. I wanted it to be like a work from home thing. Like I said earlier, like, I never wanted to get like famous or anything on TikTok. I just wanted to make just barely enough to get by. Like a couple $100 a week. Like $400, $500 a month. Which, whenever I first started, was really crazy because I was making that much. That the ugliest Mustang I have ever seen in my life. Is that really a Mustang? Mustang makes SUVs. I have never seen that before. Have you guys ever seen a Mustang SUV? Is anybody even still here? You guys seemed pretty excited that I was taking you for a walk, and then everybody left. Unfortunately, I'm still not showing anything. Like I said, I'm afraid that people will be like, oh my god, I know where you are. There's an adult superstore. See, there's nothing around here. It's just nothing. Like it. There. Are you guys happy? I took you out today. I got up and I went out and I walked around on the street. I'll just like start recording more and everything whenever I go out to the store, because I go out like almost every day. So I'll just like start recording and streaming and everything and taking you guys to the store with me whenever I go out. Whenever I go out, you can hear the people shout, "There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith." If somebody actually like shouted it at me, if somebody actually shouted that at me, I'd be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Damn it, TikTok. Damn it, TikTok. Every time it does this idle thing, this little idle mini game thing, it makes my phone lag. There you go. There's a view for you. The buildings, the downtown buildings that I'm approximately 30 miles away from. No, actually, it's about 4 miles, but still. Can you believe that? Those buildings right there, I don't know if you can see them, but those buildings down there in the distance, I don't know if, I think Jenny's in the way. Those buildings down there on the horizon in the distance, those buildings are like probably 4.5 miles away from here. That's where I had to go to get my Social Security card. Yeah, and I'm walking it. I'm walking it. Yeah, but staying where I am now, I don't know. A lot of people complain about like getting their tires and stuff stolen off of their bikes and stuff. I've been walking everywhere since I've moved here.
What's up, man?
Some random guy was just like, "What's up, bro?" And I like it. I wish there was like a place outside around here where I could just like sit down and hang out and stream and stuff. And just like eat my food and stream, but like there's nowhere around here. I wish there was like a park or something around here. The closest park I think to where I am is like a few miles. I need to try to find one that's like relatively close by, and then we can just go sit and hang out at the park and stream instead of essentially being inside all the time. Just walking back from the store. I decided to take everybody with me today. Alright, I will be back on in like maybe 5 minutes. So just give me a minute, alright? Maybe 5 minutes. So just give me a minute, alright? Alright, I'm back. Need to get my charger. And I like it. Alright. Back to our spot. Back to our spot. turkey and cheese. Monster and turkey. Are feeling so bad. It looks like I have like rosacea. Why is this so hard to say goodbye? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. A girl's name was Patricia Parker. Are you like one giant Parker with another tiny Parker inside of you, and then another tiny Parker inside of that Parker, and then another tiny Parker inside of that Parker? I keep saying it all the time, like, every time I go to, no, it says Patricia, Petrusha, and I was making a pun, like Petrushka. It'd be funny if it was pronounced Petrushka. I don't really understand how Cyrillic Russian works. Like, Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order SVU. I thought for years that her name was Mariska. Babushka. I don't know what that means. I know what Babega means. Which apparently the creators of John Wick don't. Mariska Hargitay. I would love, like, at some point in my life to be able to go and visit Moscow. Like, there are very few countries that I don't want to visit. Like Syria, Yemen, Iraq, Afghanistan. North Korea. Like, I want to visit most places. Like, I want to visit, like, Indonesia, Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, Jamaica, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, Denmark, Finland, Switzerland, Sweden. Yeah, I want to go to Sydney. Specifically Sydney. So I can go to the Sydney Opera House. The Opera House. Like, it just looks really cool. Like, I'm pretty sure we don't have anything in the United States that is nearly the size of the Sydney Opera House. It is just, like, a massive place. Like, the biggest places that we have are, like, college football stadiums. And I think you could fit, like, 5 college football stadiums inside the Sydney Opera House. Like, it is ridiculous how big that place is. And our college football stadiums can fit like 100,000 people. I think the Sydney Opera House can fit like a few 100,000. I remember seeing it whenever Australia hosted the Olympics. Like, it's just like unbelievable. I can't feel my butt when I'm with you, and I like it, and I like it. I always sing that song and like change the words to it. I can't feel my foot when it's asleep, and I hate it. What the hell is this? Classic turkey and ham. I didn't know I got a turkey and ham. This ham looks gross. Oh well. I'm trying to like prop my phone up and it's not working. Not staying propped up. It fell over. Sorry if that hurt. You guys all fell over. You guys took a tumble. Took a wee tumble. I think it's really funny that Shohei Ohtani is on the Dodgers now, because the Dodgers have like one of the funniest home runs, like one of the funniest celebrations in baseball. Like Shohei is like this super serious, super focused, concentrated baseball player, like one of the best players in all of baseball. And like every time he hits a double, he goes. It's really funny. Like, imagine if Barry Bonds had hit a home run and then gone. It's really funny. I still miss Shohei being on the Dodgers, though. I mean, the Angels. Because whenever somebody hit a home run on the Angels, they had like this samurai helmet thing that they wore. It was really awesome. Is anybody here? Donde tu eres? I think that's where we are. I got 2 sandwiches, gummies, and Monster. Or Donde estamos? I think it means, where is everyone? But I could be wrong. Hold on. I am eating sandwiches.
It's a no Bluetooth. If you're interested, $5.
God damn it. I have my phone propped up and it keeps falling over. Am I not allowed to be outside? I like being outside. Well, I don't really like being outside, but... I don't really like being inside where I am right now because it's basically the same thing as being outside, and I like streaming outside. I would rather stream outside than inside. Go figure. I like the one time that I took my phone out to the store with me and everything and recorded my walk to the store and everything, and nobody's home. I should have like gotten off and gotten back on to get rid of this restriction before I went. I think it's just an age restriction though. I don't really think it's like a visibility restriction. It's really crazy that, like, whenever I was, like, getting suspended all the time and, like cussing all the time on stream and stuff, and, like, getting, like, violations for, like, being hateful and everything, that, like, I was getting way more viewers than I am now. I was getting, like, way nicer viewers, too. Which is crazy. Like, more people would come in. It's like a summoning ritual. Just say, Donald Trump is the king of the world. I love Donald Trump. Donald Trump is my hero. When I grow up, I want to be just like Donald Trump. Hello. Welcome to the rave. I could use the voice effect. Can you guys hear that? Do I sound like C-3PO? Do I sound like a robot? Do I sound like a robot? But I wanted to go to Toshi Station and pick up a power converter. What about that one? How does that sound? This one's called Crisp. Does it make my voice sound better? Hold on. I'm gonna get off and get back on. I sense danger. Does not like the effect. I still have the voice effect. I am C-3PO. The board thing isn't popping up. Oh, there it is. Hey, Lisa. There you go. I used to use these board things all the time. I look super tan. Like, it's so orange, even my eyes look tan. My nose is like super runny. My nose is so runny, I should enter it in a marathon. Says please send gifts. I don't know what that says. I think Nacht is night. I have no idea what that said. Something in German. No, I cannot. Yes, I shower every day. Hey, Shell. And your dog. I don't hear anything. I don't hear any sound. Can you describe this sound? It's just a lighter hitting the ground. Just me tapping the lighter on the ground. No. I'd rather not. I would rather let Shell's dog mod me. He said, he asked like a bunch of times to let him mod me, and I said, no, I would rather not. I would rather let Shell's dog mod me. I'm sure your dog would be a great mod. My hair grows back like stupid fast. I feel like I just shaved my face this morning, like most of the hair off my face, and it feels like it's already mostly back. Like Scooby-Doo. Mute 'em, Scoobs. Yeah, that's my Shaggy impression. We need to get some food, Scoobs. It's really a lot of work on your vocal cords to do a Shaggy impression. We need to get some food, Scoobs. I can't even do it. I was watching an interview with Matthew Lillard, and he was talking about doing the Shaggy voice, and he was like, oh yeah, like almost every day after I got home from recording my voice lines for Shaggy, my throat, I would like cough up blood. He said, like, every day before he went into the studio to record the voice lines for Shaggy, he would, like, sit in his car and scream until he couldn't feel his vocal cords anymore, and then he would go into the studio and record his lines. So, like, anybody who wants to do, like, a Shaggy impression probably shouldn't. Because that's how you get polyps in your throat. Alright, have a good night. That's crazy that the Timberwolves are beating the Warriors 85-67. The Timberwolves might actually knock off the Warriors. There's 5 people here. Jeez. This is like the least amount of people I've had in my stream in a long time. I don't understand why people can't just put their cigarettes out first. Is anybody watching the Timberwolves game? Watching the Timberwolves just destroy the Warriors? Yeah, I remember seeing something about that, him getting hurt. Is he going to be out the rest of the series? If so, they have no chance of winning. To be honest, I don't know if the Warriors could have won even with Steph in, though. With Steph in. More like Steph out Curry. Hey, Brandy. Why does everybody keep coming in and leaving? I don't care what you think. I mean the people that always come in and chat. Yeah, just begging. Please give me money, everybody. Just all begging. Just begging. That's all I'm doing. Just begging. Despite the fact that for the past 20 minutes I've been sitting here talking about basketball. I went to the store, took everybody with me. I actually got up and walked around and I had my camera. Well, you're gonna love my channel then. Because that's all it is. Well, most of it. People telling me my teeth look bad, people telling me to cut my hair, people telling me to get a job. Because I'm staying at a shelter right now and trying to find a way to get a job, and I'm not working at the moment. So people like to harass me because I'm not doing so well, and people like to feel superior. People love to kick people when they're down. Yeah. I've been filling out job applications. Haven't heard back from anyone, though. I've put in about 15 this week. Fast food, retail, same kind of stuff I've been applying for. I don't drive. I don't have a bike. I hope so. Every day, though, feels like a freaking million years. I'm, like, super stressed out. like I just want to fill out all my applications for the day and then just like go to sleep and wake up the next day and hope that somebody calls me. And then if nobody calls by a certain time, you just want to go back to sleep and then wake up the next day and hope somebody calls. It's just like, it really sucks. It's like, yeah, well, nobody's going to call today, obviously, and I still have more than half the day left. So all I got to do is pass the time away for the rest of the day, and then I hope that somebody calls me tomorrow. Unfortunately, like, the rest of the day is going to feel like a quadrillion years, and I'm stressed out on top of it. Just sucks, man. Most places don't do that. There may be like 1 in a million companies that does, but most places do not do that kind of thing. Yeah, but most places do not do that. Unloading trucks. Like at a store, most truck unloading is done by employees. Like people who are salaried employees at the companies. Yeah, I grew up poor too. Like, my grandpa had to basically give my mom an apartment. Yeah, like I said, most of that stuff's done by people who work there. They're not just going to let somebody off the street do it. That's what we did. I grew up in a small town in West Virginia, and that's what we did. Just play in the creek, go to our friend's house and play basketball. Play tackle football in the school parking lot. One of our brother's friends would drive us to the baseball field at the school, and we would just spend like hours and hours at the baseball field at the school. And there was like a Hardee's next door, and we used to go there. And I don't think so. I looked for temp companies the other day online to try to see if there were any nearby me, and I couldn't find any. You have to have, like, you need, like, a motorized bike to do that kind of thing. Yeah, I've tried everywhere. I've tried grocery stores, I've tried convenience stores, I've tried fast food stores. I'm 37 years old and I've had like 20 jobs. I know all the places to apply for jobs. I've put in like 1,000 applications in my life. I know where to apply to. I just haven't got a call back from anybody. It's been like a week. Because people are lazy and don't check applications, and everything's done by AI, and the whole hiring system in this country is fucked up, and nobody gives a shit. Like, it's not that I'm not getting hired. Like, I'm not even getting callbacks for interviews. So it's not a matter of not getting hired. I thought it was going to be nice. I thought it was like a warm Mediterranean paradise. Because that's how everybody talks about it. I thought I'd be like surrounded by businesses. Like just like literally like tripping over businesses. And I thought it'd be like a crowded place with a bunch of like really chill stoner people. Like really cool chill stoner people. And I thought it'd be awesome. But, you know, you live, you learn. If I had the money to, I absolutely would. Unfortunately, I'm staying at a shelter right now, and I would rather stay here than go back to West Virginia and live out on the street again. I haven't met with anyone. And there's nothing wrong with having long hair. Could you phrase that more pretentiously? I lost my job, and I was living in a very, very cold state, and I was outside, and I was homeless, and I needed to go somewhere warmer, so I came here, because I thought it was going to be nice. But California sucks. And there are huge, huge sections of a very crowded city where there is literally nothing. That's it. That's it. There's nothing prior to that. Nah, I'd rather not. don't know what now. Right now, I'm going to sit here and eat my Skittles gummies, and then I'm going to go to bed here in about an hour. And then I'll wake up in the morning and we'll figure it out then. Nobody said anything about 7-Eleven. Literally nobody even mentioned 7-Eleven. God, that stinks. People keep putting lit cigarettes in these ashtray things, and it like burns up, and like the whole thing inside catches on fire with like hundreds of cigarette butts. It's freaking disgusting. I'm from West Virginia. I'm living in California. Like the Beverly Hillbillies. The homeless Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, well, I was happy whenever I worked at Walmart, and it was like 10 years ago. Hey, Bubbles. Like, yeah, I sure hope that I looked different 10 years ago. 10 years is a long time. Like, most people look a lot different over 10 years. Did you? Well, that's great, but not everybody does. Just because you did doesn't mean that you should, like, deflect onto others. I was not. It gave me a restriction when you were the freaking asshole talking about it. It gave me a restriction for what you were talking about. I didn't even say anything about it. I'm gonna go appeal this shit. Like, I wasn't even talking about it. I don't get it, man. It's so dumb. Yeah, like somebody was talking about something in the chat. And I was like, I don't understand how people can just talk about this kind of thing in the chat. But if I said it out loud out of my mouth, I would get a violation for it. And then it gave me a violation for talking about it. And I never even said it. Or said anything about it. I just said that I think that it's crazy that people can talk about it in the chat. And then, but if I said it out loud, I would get a violation for it. And then I got a violation for talking about it. Even though I wasn't. Freaking wild, man. I got a violation. Somebody was talking about somebody was talking about something in the comments, and I said something about how, like, people shouldn't be allowed to just, like, openly talk about it in the comments. Since if I said it out loud, I would get a violation for it. Like, if I read their comment out loud, I would get a violation for it. And it gave me a violation. That's literally all I said. That's literally all I said was that it's crazy that if I read a comment out loud, I would get a violation for it, but people can type it in the comments. And then it gave me a violation. What the hell? That was so crazy. I think there was like a shooting star or an asteroid or something. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. I just like randomly looked up into the sky and something just like went like really fast across the sky. It looked like a shooting star or an asteroid or something. Hey, Brandy. I didn't see it. Thank you, Brandy. Did you not see that?
What?
I think there was like a shooting star or an asteroid or something. I don't know. I just looked up and something just like went really fast across the sky.
Oh, shit.
That was crazy. It looked really, really close, too. Like, that looked like super, super close, too. Thank you, Brandy. I missed the hearts. I was talking about the thing that went across the sky. Thank you, Brandy. That's a lot of hand hearts. Thank you, Brandy. What is that one? This is the one that it just suggested to me. Hey, Kristen. You definitely did. That was really nice of you. Right after there was a shooting star, too. I think it was a shooting star. I have no idea. Like I said, that was really close. Thank you. Thank you, Brandy. It almost looked like a plane going down. That's a lot of heart puffs. '57 Heart Puff Parade. Aw, thank you, Kristen. That one's cute. Watch it suggest a rose now. It just suggested a 399 coin gift, and then it suggests a 1 coin gift right after. Yeah, I'll do that one. Do the new Shell Energy one. Shell Energy. It's called Kitten Kneading, but it looked like the kitten was playing drums on my head. Thank you, Kristen. I was about ready to get off, too. Like, if it wasn't for that, the thing that went across the sky, I was gonna get off. But that distracted me, and I stayed on. Like I said, I don't know what that was, but that was weird. Like, it didn't look like a shooting star. It looked like it was, like, really, really, really close. Alright, have a good night, Brandy. Hopefully it wasn't anything bad. I'm sure I would have heard something if it hit the ground, though. Like, if it was something that crashed and hit the ground, I'm sure I would have heard it. Because it looked really close. That'd be crazy if I, like, got online later and it was, like, there was a plane crash in San Diego. I am staying at a shelter right now. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. And thank you for the roses. That 2008 Ford Ranger. What do you mean you didn't say anything? Yeah, I'm concerned with myself too. That's why I'm stressed out and anxious all the time. That's why my heart rate is like 120 beats a minute every second of the day. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know, I don't know, like I say it all the time, like, I get so depressed too and so anxious because, like, I just keep thinking about the fact, yeah, I've worked a ton of places. I've been employed all my life until, like, a few months ago. This is the first time I've pretty much ever been unemployed. I've been working all my life. The longest I've ever gone without a job before this was like a few weeks. Thank you for the 139 roses. Yeah, I'm filling out job applications, and then in between filling out job applications, I'm just getting on here and streaming. Trying to get gifts and stuff to hold me over until I can get a job. Because all you can do is just fill out job applications and then just wait for people to call you back. And then in between doing that, you gotta do something. So instead of just sitting around being miserable all the time, I just stream on TikTok. Like, when I was 18, I got my first job at McDonald's, and I was in school, so I quit that job to focus on my schooling because I was living at home and I was in school. Well, I was like 17, and then when I was 19, I got my first real job at Subway, working with my uncle, because my mom moved out of state with my brothers and sisters and left me by myself. And, to where? No, it wasn't. You say that all the time. You did not you did not send me anything. Like from 2015 to 2019, I worked at Walmart. From 2020 until 2024, I worked at Parmart. Well, I was working at Parmar and I was living in a motel, and all of us got our hours cut because we dropped from 3 shifts a day to 2 shifts a day, and I lost most of my hours, and I was going to be homeless, and I thought I could go somewhere and try to start over again and stay in a shelter and get a job and stuff, but there ended up not being a shelter there, so I ended up going back to West Virginia and staying in a shelter, and then I ended up here. I moved to Texas, and then I moved here. My favorite wrestler is Kevin Owens. Well, hopefully. I think Kevin Owens is like one of the most underrated wrestlers literally ever in the history of the WWE. Well, I mean, right now, it isn't even about that. It's just, like, people seeing job applications. Like, human people don't even, like, look at job applications anymore. It's just robots. Hey, Calvin. Like, I don't know if you guys have been on Indeed.com or anything lately, but literally all you do is go to a job application and just click one button, basically, and just put in your job application, and then, like, an AI reviews it, and then they email you and ask you what time you want to schedule a job interview for, and then you select an option, and it's like... Unfortunately, all of our interview times are full for the foreseeable future, but we'll contact you as soon as something becomes available. So they literally just, like, have you fill out an application, and then they're just immediately like, oh, well, thank you for filling out the application, but we're not going to have any job interviews available for a while. And it's like, then why post the job? Like, a lot of places are doing that now, and they actually have a name for it. It's called, they're called ghost jobs. Where, like, people will put, like, that they're hiring for people to fulfill their, like, corporate quota for, like, saying that they're hiring, and all they have to do is just get applications, but they're not actually hiring for any positions. They just have a quota of, like, how many applications they have to get. So, like, they put they put openings for jobs even though they're not actually available, and they're called ghost jobs. And like apparently more and more people are doing that kind of thing. I've just been filling out job applications online lately. And there's a lot of places too that like, those places just tell you to fill out job applications online. And a lot of places you go onto their websites to fill out applications, and then you go to the hiring section, and like they won't even let you fill out an application unless there's a specific job available for you to fill out for. That's not how it works. You walk in and they tell you to go on the website and fill out an application. And you are a liar. Thank you, Calvin. You're not going to send me anything. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I will see you guys in the morning. Alright. Alright, have a good night, everyone.